see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Sorry, just taking your eye, you don't seem to need it. Oh, you want it? Or where? Just me, or do you look kind of cute? Hi. Upstairs. This is the realm of death and no other. This is where gods are dead and the old ones suffer. Wow, you're kind of tall.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. Tell that its sculptor well those passions read which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear: My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away."
Okay. First of all, this looks absolutely amazing. Sorry. feeble cadavers try to recall the warmth of fire. The tongue is full of carvings rendered in an ancient script that reveal the following: the perpetual fade of consciousness. All that exists is condemned to suffer an endless torment, for in this realm life and death are but hollow echoes stripped of meaning. In this vast garden of bone, each remnant stepped upon belongings to a being that fully matured in a state of eternal unlife. Although completely spent, they cannot die, they cannot rest, nor can they see, speak, move, think, or feel, still forced to exist, yet entirely unable to be. As the body rots and physicality fades, the last fragments of consciousness eventually drift away, forming an oppressive strain of emotion, the spiteful shape of fear, pain, and anger, compounded by the misery of all beings forced to dwell on this plane. To witness this torment, one need only look up. Crownless royals succumbing to rot. Sorry. Animal is that? Did not like that. Symbol. No. What's this? Oh, great. You. Is that because I gave you dinner? Sorry. This goes here. Not really sure why, but there we go. Let's go see what this fella says. Impulsive gestures of faith cannot relieve that kind of suffering. It's like a ladder. I just suck his brain out of his head? Yeah, I did. With a repulsive gait, it seems to be in prayer. Sorry. So I've got 2 brains and a coin. Wisdom requires payment. So I'm assuming I have to get another one. Greedy. Oh, you want them? Okay. There you go.
Behold, the burden of choice falls upon thee. As the hour draws near, thou shalt stand at the crossroads of death and rebirth. For chaos hath already laid waste to realms untold.
Okay. Right. It prays to nothing. I'm assuming that I can get the crown from somewhere. Let's have a look. Oh, it's over here. What's that? What is it? Okay. Oh, you've got it. Well, it's over here somewhere, wasn't it? A display of bygone authority. Pitfall as wonder. Okay, something. Oh. Thanks.
I stand as a monument to this forsaken world, once a servant to a divine god. Eons have passed since the cosmos for this realm has morphed into a somber vault, and now you are woven into its enigmatic tapestry.
Okay. Hope that doesn't mean bad things. Right, let's go give this weird strawberry crab its brains. Is that bodies? Ooh. Can I get the brains back? No. One-time use. Outrageous. I have to say though, this is possibly the most beautiful game I've ever played. The design is just stunning, to say the least.
Our ancient eyes behold the rare sight. A lone wanderer venturing into our desolate domain after eons untold. Bound by the unyielding grip of NECROPHOSIS, we, the Elder Gods, are surprised by your presence. Few like you have dared to tread this path. Yet, here you stand, a glimmer of hope in our eternal suffering. Should you choose to aid us in our plight, freeing Hnum from his eternal servitude, we shall grant you passage to your destination.
So different to anything I've played. You want the shiny bodies? A lot of bodies to carry when you've been on your knees for centuries. There's a big sword. Here we go. Very strange headdress. How do people come up with these? You know? goes into this. It's unbelievable. Thanks. I could just see this as a Halloween ornament. Thin piece of flesh affixed to the spine has the following etched upon it: mistreated loyalty. Though all beings rot, the extent of their depravity varies. Divine allegiances and bonds become meaningless once gods come to terms with the sentence they must bear. When power fades to a whisper, where a howl of fury once roared, most lash out with further violence upon each other and those below them. A stark reminder that even at the end of it all, some beings will always remain beneath the gods and must endure their whims. As consciousness deteriorates, it shapes the future black. For the vitality of certain cognitions is a defilement of creation. So much to look at. Where's Fee? It's a man with wings. This being is enduring intense suffering, yet its gaze is filled with compassion. Though cursed, its empathy remains untouched.
In the cosmic void, I awaken from my sleep. A ghostly form, a galaxy sweep. As you pass by, I stir and rise, a spectral being with starlit sight. I beckon you forth with a shimmering light, guiding you through the endless fright. Towards the gate of death we make our way, but even death's gate has crumbled to decay. I speak of a world once death's domain, now a museum where time's relics remain. Old gods and monuments from ages past, collected here in the cosmic vast. This realm where death reigns, now a museum of time's refrain. And with strange eons, even death may die, as the universe's echoes fade and sigh.
Kind of a loss of words, to be honest. Just hope the rest of the game holds up, because it's absolutely stunning so far. That, like, not only is it visually beautiful, but it seems like the story, the world, that he's built around it. It's like he hasn't just half-hearted it. How many times is that going to make me jump? It's me. I'm such a child. To the gates. Let's storm the gates. I died. Oh. Thanks. Written in an archaic language, the inscription on the tongue unfolds the following. At death's door, the gate of bone looms tall, adorned with true finalities, the deserving form of lesser gods. In existence, a vast significance of primordial nature granted upon this world by the desire of Titans. Beyond it, the first steps into a desolation of marrowless bones, drenched in the essence of all that is wrong. Gates may open, but the final cycle is yet to pass, one that will trigger the divine execution. Okay. I want the big coin. Okay, what have you got to say? It keeps praying. Beyond the gate. Oh no, I've died.
Of all the beings and deities that have passed through these gates, I never expected consciousness itself to appear. This path was once a flowing river of souls, now reduced to mere steps, remnants of what once was. I am curious to see where this journey will lead you. But know this, the path has been sealed, and only payment with souls can grant you passage. Feed my lantern with the souls of the Forsaken, and I shall open the way that leads into the darkness. For no other path remains to be tread.
Read that. The tablet is inscribed with historic details of self-annihilation, transfiguration through degradation. When skin meets stone, a pact may be formed. Skin rips open, soil tastes flesh, and blood nurtures the depths below. If the earth accepts the red taste, the pact is sealed. Organs rupture, their fluids meant to nourish the things that begin to crawl within. When full, the impertinent ones splinter bone, carrying the marrow of the deepest parts, feeding the most despicable forms. As the process unfolds, the buried self fades, while the exposed self, mutilated and abandoned, clings to the memory of God, a distant shape who has long since withered, unable to aid its subjects.
Come closer, wanderer.
I can't.
I have been bound to this stone tablet since time has lost its meaning. Eons have passed since the river of souls dried up. And I am trapped here for eternity, suffering the relentless curse of necrophosis. My thirst is unending, a torment that gnaws at my very essence. Find me something, anything, that could extinguish this eternal thirst, even if it exists only in thought. In return, I shall offer you what remains of me, a relic of my forsaken existence.
Okay. The tablet contains a passage describing the outline of a morbid rite and its revolting procedures. Horrid infestation. The figure bound to the rock harbours an infection most vile, with maggots throbbing deep, feasting upon the host and on themselves. The parasites churn and writhe, feeding relentlessly, forming a repugnant corruption. Although raw, there is some order to their ravaging. The maggots take turns in their destruction, revealing a pattern. This rhythm offers a glimpse into the structure of the infestation. Oh, okay. I can do this. Just hope that they don't take me to do it with like 10. I remembered that. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, what else is up here? Whew. I have such a bad memory, I can't believe I remembered that the first go. You could probably see the look of concentration on my face. You want a coin? Don't have it. You want something round? Okay, hang on. I don't have something round yet. Let's go over here.
This giant's hand, my tears endlessly fall, fleeing collapsing realms, escaping death's final call. I was a deity of dreams, with spider legs so fine, weaving fantasies and visions, a tapestry divine, entities from shadows and light, drawn to my delicate heart. But dreams turned to nightmares, tearing my soul apart. Trapped within my own creations, in this realm I now reside. Eternal suffering my companion, with nowhere left to hide.
Oh, thanks. remembrance of an era when the stars still burned across the cosmic planes. Okay.
Our purpose awakens once more at the presence of consciousness itself. If you seek passage into the darkness, know this. The path is not freely given. You must feed the entrance, the essence of souls. For only through this offering can the gateway be opened. Beware, for even consciousness cannot grasp the horrors that dwell within the darkness. Beyond these steps lies a realm of unimaginable terror and despair.
Okay. Lurking beneath the shadows. The void unravels its shadow morning. An inscription in olden script that unfolds the following. Terror below. Beneath the gateway lies a tomb, with winding passageways spiraling into an architectural enigmas, where the walls bend and twist as the curse corrupts its chambers. It is a place inhabited by creatures of sprite, their complexity varying, as does their intent and the shape of their will. The passage remains in slumber, dreading its awakening, for even in this rotting realm, certain things must remain out of sight. Enough. He doesn't look very happy. Oh, he's following me. Do you want the mask? No, apparently not.
Doll.
a light for this game because you're either bright orange or you can't see anything. Ah. Do we think these will kill us? No. Something moving over here.
Come closer. You bear no crown, yet the crown of consciousness is imbued within your essence. Oh, to pass beyond a wretched union, you must awaken that which lies dormant in your mind. But to achieve this, you must seek out the three crowns that once adorned our heads, each crown a fragment of our lost glory, is hidden within the shadows of our crumbled kingdoms. Only by reuniting these symbols of power can you sever the chains that bind us. Venture into the depths of decay, brave soul, and reclaim the grounds that will restore our shattered legacy. Only then can you truly pass beyond our tormented existence.
Okay. Ooh. That was different. Terrifying. You want a box? I don't have any boxes, sorry. Lucky guess, I suppose. Let's have an empty hand in case we need it. Okay.
Foolish consciousness. You drift here, yet your essence holds no sway over us, the old ones. We are woven from the dreams and nightmares of a far greater being, a blind force that thrashes in the void. Your suffering is merely the prelude, a fragment of torment. Yet your agony will echo through the cosmos itself.
How many things can we carry? Let's try this one. Okay. I got two, so I don't need to go back. Thank God. Run away! Let me through before they get me. Oh.
I have strained across the endless reaches, searching, unraveling, yet still its nature eludes me. Of all I have encountered within the universe, this remains unknown. And an anomaly I carried here when I too was drawn into this void. It is but a fragment now, a shard of what once devoured the stars and consumed the light itself. You will need this relic, though its purpose has faded to mere memory. Take it, a remnant of the cosmic devourer, a force older than decay itself.
That's beautiful. Utter silence is really powerful when you've had nothing but noise. Bearing marks of a bygone script, the tongue discloses the following text. Sidereal fiend. What once perceives as stars are merely carcasses of astral memory, the victims of an absolute creature. The great cosmic devourer, a being bound to existence yet beyond all creation. The perfect form, an endless dance of crystal fangs burrowing into all. As it phases along the fabric of the universe, it devoured suns whole, exhaling their celestial screeches for infinity to hear and the end to bear. The beast never made it to its realm, for it was no more. Its purpose was fulfilled when it ate its fill. Okay. Can't run when I'm on this bit. Oh, go away. Is this what you wanted? Tablet details the corruption one endures in this domain. Ceaseless ruin. I cannot recall how long I have suffered this existential depravity. At first, my psyche was the target of great devastation. The curse slowly burned all my memories before rotting my dreams into grotesque visions. The decay of my body soon followed, as the relentless sand wore away at my skin, scraping and tearing until my flesh was flayed open. With my innards exposed, every movement became unbearable. With each motion, muscle fibers tore. While it felt as though shards of glass were grinding within my joints, each affliction compounding the searing agony. The being that brought us here sought not to kill us, but to unmake us, then grind our very essence. Nice. Let's wait for him to move. And then go. Oh, turn. Turn. That's what babies see. I don't know if I still need this mask.
You'll carry me for a while. I long to see the world beyond this wall. Please, find a way to free me from this wretched place. I will do all I can to guide you through this forgotten nightmare. Just don't leave me here to rot in this eternal stillness.
Okay. Hate-bound starvation. Okay then. I died. Well, I can go get the guy for this. His head moves when he walks.
That's the one who severed my head. Let it go sometime. torments are better left buried. Do it. End my suffering. My essence will find a new purpose in this world.
Alright. Oh my god, I'm a little spider. Ah! Ah, kill me now. Oh, my body! Hey. I need to open my eyes a little bit better, I think. So it's stuck in the wall. So I should be good. The inscriptions on the tablet recount the twisted and obscene beasts of forgotten lore, Hungarian forces, the legion of astral mongrels that fed upon the cosmos. These parasitic gods were once countless, devouring entire galaxies faster than a single star could be born. As their species evolved, destruction matured beyond itself as shape. Something the great cosmic devourer deemed repulsive. Wounded and bound, here lies the final remnant, an infant god, the last of the corrupt lineage cursed with a vile hunger and spiteful gluttony.
Wanderer. The time will come when you must face the final sacrifice. Your very self. But heed this warning, for that is when the true torment begins. Your consciousness will fracture, scattering across the newborn universe, bound to every soul yet to be. Their suffering, their joys, their tragedies, you will experience them all. Pay heed, Wanderer, for none can say what lies beyond should you refuse. To break the cycle may be your only salvation, or your final undoing. Only by upholding it can you keep death itself at bay.
Okay. Within the Titan's claw lies the knowledge of the world beyond. Gnosis through pain. In the hands of creation, pain and pleasure are bound, for without one, the other cannot be justified. Existence without pain leads to the numbness of life itself. Without the weight of suffering, one becomes indifferent to the beauty life offers, unable to appreciate the depths of experience that only hardship can reveal. The creature beyond is one who can carve the boon of pain beyond creation. Do we want to go in there? Hang on, it's over here. Oh, they're like different levels. The Titan's claw holds the wisdom of the world beyond. Gnosis through devotion. Devotion is the guiding force of creation. It shapes one's life and brings meaning and purpose to existence. This is the most felt throughout the world beyond, a cryptic domain where the choir of the forefathers refuse to fade. As strugglers continue their pilgrimage in undeath, the purest souls who have yet to lose themselves to NECROPHOSIS find their way to this realm, where the weight of torment is shared among brethren through burning times. This realm will bestow creation with the spirit necessary to forge a resilient and passionate existence. Let's have a look. Am I gold? Oh. Okay. Lonely One denies even itself. The body is stuck, thoughts suffocate, struggling with within. Damaged and rotting, a mind left to waste. Prophet lifts his arms in a sacred rite, presenting his chosen subject with pride. Calm, mate. The throat's going. I think I have to bring him over here, don't I? Okay. Different to what is in reality as well. Entirely sure what. Do I have to go elsewhere? Stillborn, the creation lacks essence. There we go. Okay. What did I use the eye for? Oh, not really sure how long I've been recording.
Look closely. Do you recognize it, little spark? This hollow vessel, this brain, it was once you. A fragment of the single consciousness that birthed all things. You scattered yourself to light the void, to fill it with life. And in doing so, you destroyed everything you were. That is your curse. This brain I hold is a remnant of your last cycle, one of many, dead but not meaningless. I claimed it after your final breath ignited the stars and splintered your mind into countless souls. Every being that has ever existed, they are all you. And when the universe dies, you are born again, bound to repeat the same act. Always giving, always fading. You seek this remnant of yourself, but tell me, little creator, do you know what must be done to bring the universe into being once more? You must destroy yourself again. The single consciousness must shatter so that countless others may exist. You are the vessel, the seed, the sacrifice. This realm is a key, a prison bound by the curse of necrophosis. Free me, and you will have what you came for, and I will become the agony that is spare, the pain of every conscious being yet to exist.
into existence so it may awaken to its beauty. There's not much you can say about this game, really. It speaks for itself. Just how good it is. Which one did I go in first? I don't remember. What's this? Titan's Claw preserves the law of the world beyond. Gnosis through Void. Void is the plane that embraces finality, and the emptiness it offers draws the line between life and death. When NECROPHOSIS touched the abyss, a dance of shadows began, culminating in agonizing flame, and the misery felt throughout took on a cosmic form of pure devastation. This force of destruction will grant the benediction needed to nullify the curse and reward creation with its end. Okay. Can't decide if I'm saving the world or ending the world, or the universes, shall I say, or all of existence. I've been in this one, haven't I? It was the first one I went into, wasn't it? Yeah. Go around here. Let's see what's around. Transmutation. Within the depths of their overwhelming physiology, a framework was formed, with designs strong and expansive enough to aid the cycle of creation and nurture its relentless drive to shape life. Each cognition, a temple that mirrors the will of creation, though still decaying and subject to the curse, the designs within remain beyond the reach of chaos.
The valley ahead is a path reserved for gods and their chosen. Only a vessel of worth may cross its threshold. Prove your divinity to me, Retrieve the artifacts sealed within the Forgotten Worlds, and I shall grant you passage. The Old Ones have blessed you. Their whispers echo in the hollows of your soul. Only a vessel of worth could endure the madness that lies ahead. Go now and tread where lesser beings would unravel.
Butt. I am. I'm in its butthole. Best game I've played in quite some time. Even though I am in someone's butt.
The bearer of rebirth, the dying ember that believes itself a sun. You have walked far, yet still you are not whole. A voice lost, a face shattered. Come closer, consciousness. Stand before us and rejoice, for even tools may bask in the presence of their makers. Look upon what you've become, a hollow echo. Scour the galleries of forgotten faces. Reclaim the shards of your old self, for even stars forget their names in time.
In the beginning there was a voice, a word that bent the void into shape. But silence followed, and the void reclaimed its throne. Gods feared what they could not control. A force that spoke and the cosmos obeyed. They called it blasphemy. They called it power. The face was not flesh, but a conduit. A vessel full of words that birthed stars. It was taken, and the stars dimmed. The mask was once a face, whole and unbroken. A voice that could unmake the gods themselves. Now it lies fractured, a relic of what was.
Rejoice, for the husk has found a fragment of its forsaken self. Complete the pieces, wanderer, and tread the path that even gods fear to walk. But remember, even the path to divinity is paved with the bones of those who came before.
Am I some powerful being now? Twisted by the winds of madness, the tablet bears this tale. Bane of creation, in fetid Morgana lies misanthropy. Oh, my mouth! The shape of chaos. Despised by all, he stands as the emissary of decay and the founder of ruin. This chaos exists neither above nor below this cyclic laws. His form and theirs stretch across all dimensions, forever entwined in an endless dance of destruction and creation. I now a giant fish head?
The five have waited through endless cycles. Within this cursed cup lies the sealed consciousness of our ancient master. A force of maddened whispers and unspeakable chaos. Each cycle, the cosmos hungers for the raw, destructive power of unbridled madness. Without it, creation's delicate balance crumbles into decay. Your arrival rekindles a long-forgotten promise. Shatter the forces that confine him and let the primeval chaos rise once more to restore the universe's destined cycle.
image etched into the tongue of death. The carnage devastation, the oldest corpse. The tool wielded by the architect of decay. A force of pure destruction that tore through the cosmic tapestry, ushering in the defilement of all that exists. Eons of decay mark the beast, yet he lingers, for it is he who must bear witness to the final destruction. His will and that of the creation are bound to the end, and from their union a shape shall rise through which the tints of flesh will regain their splendor. Okay. Still makes me jump a bit. Not only how do you come up with a story and a world like this, but how do you make it into something that's enjoyable to play?
At long last, you have arrived. There is a seal, an ancient relic, once used to keep a great force locked in slumber. Long ago, others of my kind stole it to shape a universe of their own. A world that crumbled and turned to dust. The seal is lost now, scattered and forgotten. Find it, and I shall claim what was torn from me.
Is this not your relic? There you go. absolutely amazing. There wasn't a moment in that game that I was bored or I felt like it was like I was just doing the same thing over and over again. Absolutely amazing. So I really hope others play this game because the developer certainly deserves for his game to be brought. That was amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I'll see you next time.